Beltran, a deep drive to left. He has done it, the cycle for Adrian Beltran.
In 5 innings.
Oh, wow.
The cycle in 5 innings.
And tell me he wasn't trying for that one. That's unbelievable.
Here's a 3-2.
With the skyline in front of us, a look at Citizens Bank Park between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. Chris Miller. He's set. Here's the 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hendricks moves over. He's got it one away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Settling in now.
And if you're going to beat me, you're going to have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's going to give this guy anything he can pull.
And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corner. Do you get the sense, EK, that they're getting to him just a bit?
Maybe a little. I wouldn't be too worried just yet.
In just a sec, as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 3-0 game.
An important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Taken high and deep to right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that Chris Miller.
On this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the Chris Miller will bat now. Fast, slow, EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Gone! Solo shot to right center. Home run number 44 on the year, as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
And that's the thing about this game. Every pitch tells a different story. I mean, here, this guy, he looks absolutely foolish on the pitch before. So what does he do one pitch later? Takes it right over the wall. Well, what an adjustment.
First opened in 2001. There's a look at Miller Park here in Milwaukee. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third.
Chris into the windup and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Juarez has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. Miller is there, 2 gone. Chris Miller digs in. Down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop. He goes to first. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. Baseman Eric Hosmer. Runners off for second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely.
The bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. And 1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, Sanchez. 1 down. Chris Miller will stand in. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Line drive. Base hit left field. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. Chris Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Segura for 1. Back to first. It's a double play.
reaching over the wall in Mike Trout fashion. Able to go up and get it and take away a home run from Manny Machado. Yet another highlight film.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin on a Tuesday night at Miller Park. Tonight, the second of... Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot.
Chris Miller.
Runners at the corners, that's bad enough. You do not want to load the bases here in the very first inning.
And he misses with it, ball 4. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Juarez giving chase. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Shot back up the middle. And that's in there. Base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 3-0 game. Dropped precipitously these past 10 ball games. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Miller sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. A nice one. Chris.
It's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. Started to throw out there. Ready on 1 and 2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he recovers to make the play, so a run is across to score, but they do record the second. Chris. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2 to first. One there. Out. Back to first, and he throws it away. And Chris Miller steps. Thing has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the throw. Here's the 0-2. Runners off for second. Pitch outside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Miller ranging back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Chris Miller.
0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a...
Triple play here. It's a triple play. It's a triple play. How about that one?
This ball crushed high and deep left field. Take a good look. You won't see it for long. 6 consecutive.
Just a short drive west of downtown. We're at Miller Park in Milwaukee. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, a lot of this offense runs through the move. Haven't gone all that smoothly for them here on this homestand. They've won just twice in 5 games, so they're going to be looking to get a little offense going and take some of the pressure off of this pitching staff.
Remember, the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy.
And hang on, he's out. Gunned down. Chris Miller. And here's a ball hit in the air. Baisley has to look over his shoulder, but he's got Chris Miller will step in now as his hard hit ball to second. Almonte fields it cleanly and a rather easy first out. Starting out things in the Brewers' half of the 6th. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Miller, 1 out. Leading off. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Escalona is there. 1 away. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Miller over to his left. Makes the play. 1 away.
Oh, baby, Chris Bryant.
That
was one heroic swing of the bat. This team needed a lift in the biggest way, and the kid came through. Wow, is that huge.
From the newest ballpark on the Major League landscape, there's a look inside Marlins Park. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third.
Chris. This is hit high and deep out to left. Yelich going back, and it's gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. 45 home runs now on the campaign as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, there's one thing for certain. He's picking the right time to start getting hot right here. With the postseason right around the corner, they're going to be relying on his offense quite a bit. And hopefully, this is a preview of what everybody's going to see in October.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Skied into straightaway right. Miller on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Standing in. This is skied out to deep center field. Coronado looking up. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, and the Fightin' Phils have opened up a 5-0 lead.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one, so he's definitely locked in.
Chris.
Fancy 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Coronado over to his left, and that's the third out.
Definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Lifted in the air out to right. Miller is there to put it away for out number 1. Chris Miller will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. This is pulled into right. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Oh, this one really hurts. You don't mind seeing this quite as much with the bases empty, but this one's going to cost him a run.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll make the final out. Series on the road as the ball game is over. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this.
Safe at home. Springer. 2-run double. Astros go on top 4-3.
Moore gets the sign. The windup. The 2.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. He sports a batting average with Leonard.
Chris. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Coronado. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. In the air out to right. Miller posts under it. He hauls it in without any trouble. And there are 2 away. Chris up in the zone here early on.
And that's not the worst thing in the world at this place, but you've got to pick your spots.
Schaefer is underneath this one. And he's got it for the first out. Miller will get a shot here in a bases loaded
situation. A guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. 1 run scores. And the second runner's going to hold. Now to the plate, Chris. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. In now, Chris. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
And obviously.
14. Forget about the trade. Santa Maria.
That's to center, and Hicks has got to retreat. Going back, and that ball is caught by Aaron Hicks with his back to the infield. What a catch by Hicks in center.
Great concentration. Great over-the-shoulder catch.